KNERDOUT!
Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out. I'm Randy, this is Brian, and this is our year-end review. And when I mean year-end, I'm talking 2015.
Happy Nerd Year!
This was a year of good and bad and ugly. I don't know. I mean, it was a pretty good year,
all those
right?
things happened this year.
Yeah, it was a pretty good year in toys. We're talking toys. Toys and movies. We'll just get right into it. As far as movies go, like there was only 2 movies that blew me away this year. There was Mad Max Fury Road and Star Wars Force Awakens. That's pretty much it for movies wise. There were some other good movies. Ex Machina was good. But
I haven't seen that.
it was good.
I want to see it.
I think it would have been one of those things where if I would have seen it a little earlier than everyone else or what type thing, like I might have appreciated it more. But it was good, no doubt. But it wasn't like Fury Road and Star Wars were the only 2 movies that blew me away.
They were the 2 best. The Marvel movies were good.
Yeah, they're cute,
sure,
but actually I didn't really like Ant-Man that much. And Avengers, I watched it again for the second time, and I found it more disposable than I did the original.
I thought it was good. It was boring, though.
Yeah, it kind of was boring, but it was cute.
It was better than filler, but...
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't quite,
I knew Star Wars was coming.
Yeah,
I knew Star Wars coming.
Since Star Wars, I have a hard time watching anything. Like,
Me? Too. I don't really care about much other than that.
No. So that made it a year in itself. But let's get into action figures. Let's. You want to start with the good, the bad,
sure.
The good. We were gonna do like a top 5 list, but we're just gonna I'm gonna sort of put them in order, but I'm gonna do my best of the year.
Okay.
Do you want me to just go ahead?
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna start. These are my mentions. Yeah, absolutely. I want to mention Flash Gordon, Biff Bang Pows. Those would have been number 6. They were number 5, and then something came at the very end of the year that knocked it off. But I want to mention those. I get people aren't always into those reaction type style figures, but I thought they were something I was never going to see, and I got a set of Flash Gordon movie figures, and I think they pretty much say
sweet too.
Yeah,
they look good. They look good, and they're missing.
Yeah,
they were missing from the 80s.
I agree. They were absolutely missing, and they kind of hand Funko their ass. Like, look, it's not really. They don't really need to be much, but
they did them right. They made them correct. Have Funko. Absolutely. We all wish they could do it.
Wish they could do it. Yeah. But and then next on my list was the Transformers Generations Megatron Leader Class figure. I love that toy. I'm not a Megatron guy. You're a Megatron guy.
I don't dislike that toy, but it's that's in direct comparison with probably my number 2 of the year, which is Apollyon.
The Apollyon.
And there's merit to both, and unmerit to both.
There's different levels.
Yeah, but you could very easily like the leader class more than Apollyon. There's a lot of people that do.
I do.
A lot of people do.
You know why? Because it's fun. I shouldn't say that because I never transformed your Apollyon.
It's not fun.
But it doesn't.
I wouldn't let you. I wouldn't.
No.
I mean, I don't mean it like that, but it's that's one of those toys you would not want anyone to handle because it's scary as hell.
Yeah,
who
made it? Who made the Apollyon?
It was. I think it's not DX9, but it is DX9.
Okay, I give them absolute credit. What a feat they met. Wow, I sound like Dr. Seuss now.
No,
but that's a difficult thing to do is to make a Megatron that works. I personally don't have the attachment to Megatron that you do. I actually like how they've converted him into a tank. I think it's more logical. It makes more sense.
It makes more sense.
But I don't like the Megatron Leader Class is my favorite Megatron I think I have. I like the animated Transformers animated Megatron, and then I like the G2 tank Megatron a lot.
That's sweet. I love that toy.
Yeah, that's great. But I love this Megatron.
It's a great Megatron. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I love it.
I love it. It's
great
great.
Toy.
And I will note, Takara came out with their paint of it, and I actually like the US one better.
Yeah,
now, I never really saw a complete side-by-side, but it's subtle differences. I wouldn't say you're going to go wrong with either of them, but I think I prefer that one. Next one on my list, and this is a tough one. It would be the SH Figure Arts Movie Realization Stormtrooper and Boba Fett. The samurai armored ones. Those are they were
incredible.
They were works of art. I don't know which one I like better. The thing is
a line.
What's that?
Just use it as a line. You can like them both.
You can like them both.
Yeah, it's a line. They go together.
I borrowed the Stormtrooper from Nick from Motor City Toy Store for several days, and I had a hard time giving it back to him. So I grew attached to it. The Boba Fett I literally saw in a car for like 5 minutes.
Those are pieces of sculpture, though. I
Yes.
mean, those really are like beautiful.
They are absolutely beautiful. Like I wish
they are beautiful.
I wish I had the opportunity to play with the Boba Fett a little bit more. Dude, it was like literally like seeing the Boba Fett was like going on like a date to the to the top of the hill for like 5 minutes, or maybe seeing the hooker. Like it was like literally like, here's the Boba Fett, dude, and I got to play with it for a little bit, and then that was it. That was it. But it was beautiful, and it probably would be the superior one. But again, I had the attachment to Stormtrooper, but let's just say both.
I like the Stormtrooper a little bit more.
Did you see the Boba Fett?
I saw pictures of it. I did not handle it, though. I guess, okay, so I can't talk about it.
Right.
But aesthetically, I thought the Stormtrooper looked sweet. And, yeah, I thought that was cool. Speaking of Star Wars, the Bondi models, all of them.
Awesome.
Like, just as a line.
Especially that Boba Fett that I
especially
totally
Boba
won
Fett,
the contest of.
Yeah, Randy did win.
Yes.
An amateur modeling contest that involved me, George, Dave, Andy. Who am I missing?
Nick Judged and your brother Dave.
Yep, and Randy did win it. That was his day to shine.
That was
Randy does Star Wars kids better than anyone. We know. Now.
Yes, right. That was my moment of 2015.
Yes, that was.
You just did the Force Awakens Falcon, and
I did.
It was beautifully done.
Hopefully
you'll send me some video that we can put in right here.
Yeah.
There you are.
We will. We'll put it in.
It was beautiful.
And you guys should all, if you like Star Wars and you like to do stuff with your hands, by all means do them. Anybody can do it.
Oh, I like to do things with my hands.
Well, yeah, me too. But anybody, I mean it, guys. You can make them look really good with very, very
little effort or knowledge or skill.
It's gonna take some effort. You have to do it, but with very little know-how.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to do it, but it's not hard. No. It really isn't. It's just a little bit of concentration.
Right,
but you're not gonna. It's not difficult.
No,
it's fun.
No.
They're fun.
I agree that they hats off to you, Bandai. You made me appreciate models again.
Yeah, you can pick them up and play with them. They're like the Falcon is $50. So it's a little expensive, but it's perfect. But you can fly a perfectly nice Falcon, and you can sticker them. They come with stickers.
Did it come with decals too for the Falcon?
Yeah, I mean that's stickers? I went with the decals.
Oh, nice! You're a champ.
But if you're a kid, you could.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a little kid, and I don't know if our viewers are kids, do it. Have fun, kids. You should do models.
Do models.
Build a toy.
Yes.
Honestly.
Absolutely. The number 3 on my list was actually it was like a year-end thing. Like last year we got Ultra Magnuson like right before the end of the year.
Yep.
I got the NECA Aliens quarter scale figure right at the end of the year, and that made my list. It pretty much knocked things off my list because it was beautiful, and surprisingly nothing broke.
Which is shocking.
Yes, it is shocking, and we'll get to that later. But NECA Aliens quarter scale, if you can find it for $100, it was probably it's one of my favorites.
Is it rare? No, or is it expensive?
I think it just came out. I don't think it's any more expensive than it was. It's like brand new.
It's awesome too because it fills the spot for the Kenner. Because the Kenner was cool, but this thing kills it.
Yeah,
and it's like it's $100.
It's $100. You can't go wrong. Alien quarter scale. Number 2 would be the Figure Arts SH Figure Arts Luke Jedi Knight. They nailed it. Great job. The one thing that kept it from being number 1 is, well, first of all, the number 1 is so great, but the gold hair, man, that's an issue. I'm sorry.
I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't either.
They gave him metallic hair. They could have been inaccurate, just not metallic.
It was kind of weird, but and then I'm gonna give you my number 1. It was the Generations Combiner Wars Devastator. Toy of the Year. Toy of the Year.
We agreed on that, right?
Yeah, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, tell me because I don't want to post Toy of the Year.
No, dude, it's Toy of the Year for sure.
All right, then say Toy of the Year.
That's right. I think it's just like Toy of the Decade.
Wow, that's intense. I don't know about that.
Fucking great. Can't argue that one. No, it's such a good toy, fun and huge.
Absolutely,
it looks good.
Absolutely, and even with its flaws, and I know people can nitpick its flaws. Was it not just massive, fun?
It was the episode 7 of Toys this year. It had its faults,
right?
But the goodness in it outweighed them by so much. Who gives a shit?
Right.
I
think that should be a Star Wars quote right there. The funness, no, that's
Star Wars episode 7 devastation.
And sitting at Nick's house, I have the Takara
I'm excited
Devastator.
for you to open that.
Yeah, so I haven't been able to check out the Takara version. I know that there's going to be some improvements, and I look forward to seeing them. I don't think that they're going to be groundbreaking, but I look forward to being able to play with it. I'm going to have to get rid of my US one though, because you can't have
two.
both.
No.
No.
I mean, unless you have money falling out
I
of your
just
ass,
don't. Unfortunately,
I don't either.
No.
I would love to buy it, but I can't.
Oh, you're not going to buy it.
I mean, I don't know. I say that, but you're going to get it, and then I'm probably going to have a shit attack and get it.
Yes,
and
you will.
But then I'll be too lazy to sell mine, and I'll be stuck
and then
with
you'll be
two.
stuck with 2 Devastators.
And then at that point, I'll get the yellow G2.
Yes.
And
What
then
if they
the
came with a
Diet
Diet Clone? With
I get that too.
Awesome.
And then I have to go back and get the SDCC, because at that point,
Ooh,
why not have them all?
I don't like this SDCC.
It's not my favorite either, but if you have 4 Devastators,
that would be San Diego
shouldn't you
Comic-Con.
have all of them? You know what I mean? If you have 4,
I don't know, man.
at that point I would get it.
Yeah,
and all that because I'm too lazy to sell the first.
Right, because
you know that's how I make decisions.
Yeah.
You know.
No, fair.
Yeah.
What would you like to add to that list of
best? Okay. In not really any particular order, you know, I for me it was a third party year. The Apollyon I thought was an incredible toy.
Except for it wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun, but it looks.
It does look
beautiful. If you just want to play Megatron, and then he's pretty cool just for like.
Yeah.
But yeah, gun mode, nope. Okay, leader. I believe it's leader class Ultra Magnus.
Good one.
Absolutely one of my favorite Transformers. I was playing with it yesterday.
It is fun.
Loved it. I think he looks beautiful. It's funny when you put him with the Masterpiece. The Masterpiece looks chunky. You know.
Kind of agree.
But it's okay. The Masterpiece still kills it.
Right.
It's a much better toy, but. And I think the Masterpiece is supposed to look a little chunky.
Well, yeah. Now, I'm surprised you never got the Takara version of that.
I know, I have to.
Because other than the red thighs, which doesn't do much for me, like, you see them side by side, like, I saw it at Nick's. It is so beautifully painted.
Yeah.
My one problem with the Ultra Magnus is it does... That plastic is cheap. But I agree with you.
Yeah, it sucks.
It was fun toy, though. I'm with you.
I remember when I got that, I went nuts.
Yes,
I called
you
you
did.
for like days. It's all the best toy ever.
Oh man, you were serious about it.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. The Astro Train, DX9,
I
the
love
Astro
that thing.
Train. That's a great toy.
DX9, man, is
they're doing it. They're really pushing toys out that really feel transformed.
I agree.
Like Masterpiece, you know,
I agree.
They're doing it. They have a bunch of new stuff, but probably next to Devastator, my number 2 is the YF-19, the Bandai YF-19. Toy of the year, bitches. It's fun. It's beautiful. It's. I mean, I don't know.
Well, YF-19 is like your Luke Jedi.
That it is. It's my Luke Jedi.
Yeah.
It's my favorite plane, and they did a hell of a job on it. It does everything. It doesn't fall apart. It's not loose.
Right.
It's beautiful paint. It's Bandai. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, Macross Frontier one, right?
No, Macross Plus.
Oh, it's Macross Plus.
Yep,
okay.
yep.
I thought it was part of the Macross Frontier.
Well,
that's how they got to.
Yeah.
license
Okay. The plane was in Macross Plus, and it was in a flashback. Flashback of Macross Frontier, which is how they got the toy released.
But you're talking about the Bandai one, not the.
Yeah. The Bandai one is released as a Frontier toy, but it only exists in Frontier as a flashback. Okay. But when I play with it, I play Macross Plus.
Woo! All right.
Yeah. So,
okay, that's great. No, that's good. But Devastator's your number 1 too.
Oh,
yeah, we have fun with that. We beat the shit out of it.
I don't know. Yeah, you can't. That takes some balls.
Yeah. You know, people complain about it, but like, let's just be honest. Like, it's amazing that they produced a toy like that for mass retail. Like,
it does what it does. It's awesome.
If you were a kid or an adult and you got that for Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you celebrate, like, that is mind blowing. It's mind blowing as the Fort Max. Or the USS Flag, or maybe not, but you know what I mean. Like it is a massive toy.
That's a huge,
and it's a toy.
Yeah, that would be a big deal as a kid. I never had any. The biggest thing I had as a kid was a Tidarium. I mean, that was big.
That was big.
That's a sweet toy.
I love the Tidarium.
Me too. But that was the biggest, most prestigious new toy ever.
I get you. I think mine was the God. I don't even know. I never had one of the those Hallmark massive pieces.
It's too bad we didn't know each other as kids, because I would have at like play sets and no figures.
I had all figures.
I was
no
house broke as a kid. Like like I had vehicles and nothing to put in them. Like I'd put GI Joes or like Fisher Price action figures in my
Adventure People.
Adventure People.
I love Adventure People,
which were sweet.
They were sweet,
but not in your Star Wars.
No,
but
I
had
get
to
you.
put them in my Star Wars.
I get
remember that.
That's awesome. My best toy line of the year, and I'm talking about like just the best, like was Figure Arts. SH Figure Arts by Bandai. They did the Star Wars primarily. I got some of the Kinniku Man figures.
Yeah, love those.
Pretty much. Yeah. But I think they were just the
beautiful.
Best. Yeah,
they were
best for action figures. They took the cake. So that was my best toy line. What about yours?
My best toy line, I'm going with the Bandai models.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, I do count them as toys.
I'll count them as a toy.
Because you can play with them. You can do them up like a model and make them look perfect, but I really love something that you put together. I'm a sucker for it.
No, I'm with you.
And they made them that anybody can really put them together and have a really, really nice looking toy. You at least, just to build them, you get better than a Black Series.
Right, no, for sure.
So I love them. Those are my favorite. They're fun to fly around, fun to pose. Like, and that's sort of shocking because I didn't think I would end up saying that.
Yeah.
As of like, remember I was being a bitch about the Boba Fett contest.
Oh, I do.
Remember that?
I do.
Yeah, and those ended up being like I really love them.
That's
love
awesome.
Them a lot. Yep.
My worst toy line, or not worst toy line, but worst character designs was the Play Arts Kai Star Wars variations, but that's more or less just to piss off Nick because he got so mad at my opinion.
He loved those. He loved them so
I don't
much.
know. Yeah, he just hated my opinion, our opinion so much. He was just like, "How dare you hate those?" Right? But I didn't like those. They did nothing for me, man. They fell flat. But I'm really saying that just to piss you off, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick. Worst quality control. Unfortunately, it's a pretty easy one. NECA, man.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
They were, as far as U.S. toy action figure companies, they were producing the best toys with the worst quality. I think at least 3 of my figures, 3 of like the 10 figures, or if that many of Figure Arts I bought, or sorry, NECA stuff broke. That's just unacceptable. That sucks. The Power Loader probably took me over the edge. But I mean,
were heartbroken.
I was heartbroken.
You were so pissed. Yeah, that sucked too.
Is it surprising that the Hot Toys Optimus Prime didn't make my top list?
You know, I didn't even think about that, but no, it was so over and underwhelming.
Yeah, it was.
It was so expensive and so neato, but so like not the funnest toy.
No, not
the best looking one either. It was neat.
It was neat, but I agree. It actually that kind of broke my heart too, but not because it was anything short of what it should have been. Just because, damn, $360
for a non-fun
I can't do it. Yeah, for something that doesn't transform. So that was that didn't make any of my lists.
But that's Hot Toys. Man.
That is.
I mean, that's how those guys roll. You know, I mean, I don't think
it's a different.
You buy that as a Transformers fan. I think you buy as a Hot Toys fan.
Yeah,
you know, it's like Apple to me. Like Apple, they're very like do things their way. Okay. Hot Toys is the Apple of toys, and I'm not ripping on Apple. I think Apples are sweet. They're very elite. They're very good. But Hot Toys saying that, oh, I need the Hot Toys version of that. The rest is junk.
Right.
I think a lot of people think like that, and in some ways they're right. But
I've still never handled. I'm sort of so cutting you off, but I've still never handled a Hot Toys figure that actually has cloth on it. The only I've ever handled was my Hot Toys Optimus Prime and George's Groot figure. So I've yet to like experience, but I'm not into dolls.
I was gonna say
I'm not into cloth dolls.
I'm not either. It's too much money for some things that don't do a lot.
Yeah,
like it's just they're beautiful, but I like my toys to do a lot of shit.
No, I'm with you. I still would like to see, other than a Luke Jedi Knight, I don't know, maybe a Kylo Ren. I really was taken by Kylo Ren. Maybe
you love him.
I did.
And he's a fascinating character.
Yeah.
He is. He's so conflicted. And I think that's great because you don't know what the hell he's going to do.
No.
He's unpredictable, and that's what's great about him.
Yeah.
We have no idea what he's going to do.
Things that need to get on the right track for me was kind of a letdown. For 2015 was Masterpiece Transformers. They were a little bit of a letdown.
A little bit, yeah.
Trax was great. He looks good. You have
no, he wasn't.
Trax was on your worst list, huh?
Not my worst, but I was very let down with him.
You were pissed.
I was pissed. You know what though? It's like when you pull out, say, something like Ultra Magnus, and you pull out Trax.
Can you compare those fairly though?
Not really. But okay, fine. Pull out Sideswipe and Trax. It's like, no.
Can we pause this for a second?
Yeah. Oh, are you going to do it?
No. Sorry, there's a little pause because Kylo Ren.
Open that
figure art.
Right now.
We're gonna open it later because we're almost cut. Yeah. But that's just awesome.
That's our top and worst of the year. What was your things that? Yeah, we were talking about Masterpiece.
Yeah, I also Masterpiece letdown. Not that they're bad.
It's not as good as Sideswipe.
Trex is not as good as Sideswipe. Yeah. There was a lot of repaints, retools. Like I thought the gold Bumblebee was lackluster. It was useless. Exhaust really didn't do much for me.
I liked Exhaust.
Did Star Saber come out? Yeah, you did. Star Saber come out. I like Star Saber.
Is that this year?
I can't remember.
Maybe. We haven't been doing Nerd Out for over a year, have we?
No, it's been about 10 months.
Okay, then it did come out this year. Because I remember that's the first time we played with the toy.
Right. I like Star Saber, though.
Oh, shit. Put Star Saber up on the top.
I like
for me. It's a great
toy. It was a different aesthetic, different feeling than Masterpiece.
Yep. Still fun as hell.
Yeah. Other than that, things that need to get back on track. Yeah, and it kind of makes me nervous because I'll be honest with you, like from what I've seen of Ironhide, I'm not digging Ironhide.
I think he's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be junk.
Not junk, but no. I know what you're. I see your complaint about it, but once you get an Ironhide in there, you get that scale of figure. I think you're gonna be much more forgiving.
I think so too. Also, I'm getting Ironhide. I'll get Road Rage in a couple days, which looks good, but it's a retool.
Another red color.
Right. I got a red Bumblebee. I couldn't resist that chrome.
I want it. I want it.
Yeah. So I ordered that. And then Shockwave, I don't know, and Hot Rod, I'm really excited for. So we'll see.
Shockwave, I think he looks pretty decent, but I mean, I love my whatever the heck it is, my Quakewave. I have no complaints about. I love that toy.
Right. So I didn't have the same enthusiasm for Quakewave.
Yeah, you didn't like it. You know, a lot of people don't. A lot of people think he's.
I think it's good. It's just that. I didn't think it was quite Masterpiece.
I didn't either, but I think it was more like just... It reminds me of an old school Transformer.
I agree.
It's heavy and chunky and just fun to play with. Where the new one does look sweet. So does the Rodimus.
Yeah, no.
His upper body... Rodimus. I think his upper body, he looks a little like apish.
Yeah, he does. Speaking of apish, you have no interest in that Optimus Prime.
No!
I do, but...
No.
I do.
And they're really going to make that.
Yeah, no, it's going to happen.
I'm sitting it out.
Dude, you can sit it out. I'm in. I like the original one, but this one looks far more.
You and Lukowski.
Yeah, me and Dave will
be happy by each other.
We'll embrace with our Optimus Prime.
Yeah, and I'll just be so angry that they're wasting a Masterpiece mold on that.
Whatever.
I don't even get it. I don't like my robots turning into animals except for Grimlock.
But you didn't like Grimlock until
I didn't, but you made me like him, and I really like him.
I think Laura made you like him.
Me? No, you. I don't.
Okay.
No, I
forced you to.
You forced me into it. She can't force me into shit.
Right.
No.
Yeah. And my other complaint is of things that need to get back on track is the Star Wars Black figures. Now it's fine because
they were never on track.
They were. The first series was. The first series were good, but from there on they became just bigger action figures, and that's fine. But they got to cut that price down. Mm-hmm. And I don't care because I got figure arts, man. Figure arts are the greatest. You got anything else? I think I've just been rambling.
I haven't rambled.
Yeah, I think I rambled. And you're just like whatever. Kylo Ren. I'm excited.
Hell's the yeah.
So it's been a wonderful year. This was our first year. Thank you for watching us and enjoying us.
Our 257 subscribers.
No, we're at 265.
Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you. And I hope that it increases. We're going to try to do more of them for you, and my editing will still remain amateur. And
that's not what the show's about, man.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's about toys, man. It's about love. Man. Hopefully, we'll get another model kit contest. We'll get people together. Yeah, that was fun. And of course, I'll win. The shit talking is going to be the shit talking.
It's going to be so. Like if I could have filmed the stuff of George flipping out. I'm so 1995, 90210 high school.
Yeah. We got a lot. Yeah, I just totally cut you off. Like,
it's okay. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what Nerd Out is.
So 2016 will hopefully be better than 2015, but 2015 wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
So until 2016.
Happy New Year, everybody.
New out. Nerd out.
Happy Nerd Year.